Hello, everybody. It's Kathleen Hepler, Plexus Ambassador, and we are on our Monday night training call as our weekly call. I thank you guys so much for coming with us each and every week to gain knowledge, inspiration, and information so that you can do your job better. That's the only reason why we are here, is to help you guys grow your businesses. Today, you have me and Christine Savicki, my buddy. Say hello.
Hello.
We are going to talk a whole bunch of stuff today. We're going to be talking, let me turn my little page, about, first and foremost, we always talk about products, first and foremost, and do product knowledge, information, and do a little story about that product. And also then we talk about how to build your business along with it. So today we're going to talk about the new XFactor. And Christine, do you want to talk a little bit about the producty part of it, and then we'll go into more of the business, how to tie it into the business?
Sure.
Okay.
So I could talk forever, so please just cut me off when you need to, because when it comes to certain products, I'm so passionate about them. And a lot of that is built on my own personal experience. Okay. Because I've been there and now I'm here. So that is why my belief in these products is so huge. So tonight we're going to talk about XFactor Plus. And let me start by saying that personally for me, I know that taking a multivitamin, taking a probiotic, and taking an omega, a multivitamin and a probiotic especially are 2 or 3 of the most important things that you can do for your body. Okay. Everyone in this country should be taking, if not all 3, definitely probiotic and a vitamin. We in this country are overfed and undernourished, right? I mean, that is a fact. We take these products because, for me personally, I don't know if any of you saw my why video last week, but if you didn't, you can go back and look at that. That's on my personal wall. But what it boils down to is preventative, right? None of us want to go to the doctor and hear those words that we have. I don't even want to say the word, right? Okay. We don't even like to talk about that word. So what we're doing is, this is preventative medicine, guys. What we have in our hands. Is it going to cure us? No. But God forbid we do go to the doctor someday and we do hear that we have some illness. We are going to know that we are doing everything we can that we have done everything that we could do to try to prevent that. Okay. And XFactor Plus is one of those products that you can take to try to prevent illnesses. So multivitamins are not just for the pregnant woman. Okay. They are for everyone. They are for kids. Getting your kids started on a healthy regime at a young age is so, so, so important. And there's really no excuses, because nowadays we know how important it is at a young age. I feel like, I wasn't always taking a multivitamin. My parents, it wasn't talked about the way that it is now, and the importance of it. So I wasn't in that routine. And had I been, maybe I wouldn't have a lot of the health issues that I had and prior to Plexus, but now still have to deal with. So XFactor Plus is full of regular XFactor. Also is an amazing product, but there are differences. Okay, XFactor Plus is full of 100% or more of the daily recommended essential vitamins and minerals that we need, including high potency vitamin B complex. So important, you guys. Those vitamin Bs are super, super important. We're going to get into a little bit about them, but huge. So And this vitamin is going to help, help support strong bones, help support your nerve and muscle functions, help maintain a healthy heart, help support your healthy immune function, blood pressure levels, help your hair, your skin, your nails. It's going to protect, you guys. There are vitamins and minerals in this product that are going to protect against free radical cellular damage, which is key. It's key. For those of you that may be kind of a foreign concept, may not be sure what I'm talking about. Free radicals cause excessive cell damage. And when we have excessive cell damage, that is what leads to cancer. Plain and simple. Okay. So this multivitamin specifically is going to help protect against that. It's going to boost our energy levels and our metabolism, promote mental clarity and concentration, improve our mood. It's going to also reduce some of the physical symptoms of menopause, like hot flashes, which is huge. Our regular XFactor did not do that, or does not do that. Also, it's going to promote a healthy thyroid. Our regular XFactor did do that to a certain degree, but not anywhere near what XFactor Plus does because of those B vitamins. Okay, the amount of B vitamins in this XFactor Plus is huge. It's going to support healthy eye health and night vision and cognitive function. What makes this vitamin different are the bioactive and the ingredients, the vitamins and the minerals. They are bioactive and they're bioavailable. So what does that mean? That means that they are more beneficial to our health because they are more readily available, and that our body can use them more effectively and more efficiently. If you have done any research on XFactor Plus so far, you will come to realize that this product was developed with a certain population of people in mind, which is those of us who have the MTHFR genetic mutation. Okay. And that is why the active forms of vitamin B and folate are in this vitamin, because those of us, Plexus says for about 40% of people, I do believe it to be, between 50 and 60% of people, even if not closer to 70% of people have this gene mutation where your body does not, if you take a regular old B vitamin, if you don't take the methylated form, for instance, of vitamin B12, then those of us who have that gene mutation, taking a regular non-methylated form, your body is just going to store it and not actually be able to use it. And not only that, but storing that actually puts your body into, wreaks havoc on your body, because you're storing and storing and storing and storing, and not getting rid of any excess. So, just take a look at my notes here. Okay. So, one huge important reason, another reason that we should be taking this multivitamin is because of the antioxidants in here. Again, antioxidants neutralize free radicals. Okay, if you remember what we just talked about, free radicals, excessive free radicals cause excessive cell damage, which leads to cancer. So our XFactor contains antioxidants in the New Zealand black currant, but there's also polyphenols, a ton of polyphenols in this vitamin, which are not in XFactor, the regular XFactor. So again, you're going to be preventing, which is what we are in the business of doing, repairing and preventing future diseases. Okay. So one other thing, this is small, but lots of you may not know it. is the chlorophyll. I challenge you all. If you wonder why XFactor Plus is green, it's green because of the chlorophyll that's in there. And I'm not going to get into all of that, but I challenge you to go and look up why we need chlorophyll. It is just, when we say that Plexus is on their, Kathleen, what's the word I'm looking for?
They're ahead of
cutting edge and ahead of everyone else. I mean, guys, this vitamin is, it's huge. There are manufacturers out there, I'm telling you right now, that are so jealous of the ingredients that we have in this product. Okay. I'll tell you, if this, I hear a lot of, oh, I don't take that. I don't take a multivitamin. I don't really think I need a multivitamin. Well, when you find out, God forbid someday, that something is wrong that could have been prevented by supplying your body with the proper, vitamins or minerals that it needed, and all you needed to do was pop a multivitamin, this multivitamin, that's going to be a sad day. It's going to be a really sad day. So if you say, well, I can't take a multivitamin, they make me sick, find a way to do it. Okay. I don't find a way to do it. Usually when a multivitamin makes someone sick or makes someone nauseous, it's because it's reacting to the pH in your stomach. So, so you want to take it with food or at bedtime, but you want to find a way to take it. Okay, I'm not going to go through every single vitamin and mineral in here, but what I am going to tell you is that you can go ahead and you can look at any vitamin that you can buy at Target or pretty much any other health food store out there, and you will not find, again, that the B vitamins and the folate, really every vitamin, but I am really specific because I'm really adamant about the B vitamins because they're so important and crucial to our health, especially to those of you who have MTHFR who may not even realize it. But they are the active forms. So if you go into your back office and you go and look at the nutrition, go into your shareables, go click on products, click on XFactor Plus, and then click on the nutrition. There's a whole nutrition pamphlet. Everything you're going to see in there, after you read every single vitamin, it's going to say that we have the most bioactive form. The most bioactive form available, guys, is in our vitamin. That is huge. So that means that we have the vitamin out there that is going to benefit your body more than any other vitamin out there. But the vitamin Bs and the folate, you're not going to have to, you don't have to depend on your body to convert the non-active form into the active, which basically is what sets this vitamin apart from all of the rest on the market. Okay, bioactive, meaning the active form. We don't have to depend on our bodies, because you may not even realize, like me, that your body, wasn't doing this. Years ago, before Plexus came along, I'm not going to get into my whole testimony, but before Plexus came along and I was feeling so horrible, one of my doctors had said to me, I'm sorry, my voice is so hoarse, hold on. One of my doctors had said to me, your vitamin B12 levels look really low. This is before we found out that I had MTHFR or that I had any kind of thyroid issues. And so she had me take a vitamin B12 vitamin, just a regular B12. Wasn't a lozenge or anything like that. It did nothing for me. She actually gave me a nasal spray and said this might be more absorbable. Some people don't absorb the vitamin. Gave me a nasal spray. Didn't work. I gave myself injections of B12 every single day for like a year and a half. And sometimes I felt okay, sometimes didn't really make a difference at all. For years and years, my B12 and my other B vitamins have been low and flagged low on my blood work. I wish I had taken it out, but I just had blood work done a couple of weeks ago, and my vitamin B12 levels on my lab work says high. That is huge for me. And that just goes to show that is all thanks to our XFactor Plus. Like, there is no other reason that my vitamin B12 levels are high. So, we're getting there with all the rest of the Bs, but being on XFactor is just proof that this vitamin is just top notch. So if you have anyone that has thyroid issues, there's actually ingredients in this multivitamin that are also going to support your gut health, which is huge. Like, there's no other vitamin on the market that specifically has been clinically tested to promote a healthy gut. So I'm going to stop, because again, I could talk about this, because it's changed my life. It has changed my life. So I'll tell you, if you have someone who does not want to purchase Triplex, who does not want to purchase Block or anything else, guys, sell them our multivitamin and sell them our probiotic. Everyone in the world should be on them.
Before I jump in and talk about the business side of that, thank you, Krista, because that is so important, all of those details and information, because when you feel knowledge and empowered, then you feel confident enough to share. But before we do, you got to hold up that pamphlet one more time.
Yeah.
And you got to talk so people can see that. Yeah, so they can see you talking.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Speaker view. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, good.
So this is it.
It's Chip and JoJo,
yeah.
Right? From Picture Ever. Okay, I just had to do that real quick because it is. Okay, that's all. Crazy. It is. I know. I'm sorry, but when you put it up there, like, oh my God, it's Chip and JoJo selling the XFactor. All right.
If they took it, then everyone would take it. Come on, we don't need Chip and JoJo to take it. We're telling you to take it.
All right. So my purpose for tonight in talking about the whole call is not just about XFactor, but it's so important, guys, for so many different reasons. But I'm turning this into, all right, that's great. We know this is the best. So great, Kath. What are you going to do? How am I going to tell people about this? Because it's a vitamin. First and foremost, did you know that 50% of Americans use a multivitamin? 50%. That's horrible. But even worse, the amount of Plexus customers and ambassadors that use the vitamin is 25%. So think of all the people that are customers, ambassadors, only 25% are doing that. And I know the reason why. If you think about it, we know the reason why is because they're trying the triplex, they're trying the slim and accelerator and all that. So they put that aside. This should be your number one above anything, because along with the triplex. Think about when you're bringing new people in as customers or ambassadors, we always steer them towards that triplex because we know how great it is for gut health. If you need more knowledge and information about that, you can certainly go to the archives of our weekly training calls and look at the triplex and get information there. But almost always, I really try to have them do the triplex and the XFactor for so many reasons. We know in the back office, not the back office, in the file section of the Gold Diggers, we have that health questionnaire. That's a questionnaire that I give to every single person that I talk to because I want to get an understanding of what their gut health is like. 99% of the time, it's about 100. Their score is 100 or more. Sometimes 250, something like that. If it's anywhere in the hundreds, you know that they have serious gut health issues. And you know if they have gut health issues, they would have waste in their intestines, which if it sits there long enough, it's going to put little tiny holes in your intestines and leak out and cause wreak havoc on your system. So you want to get the probiotic to get it out, to kill all of it. You want to get the BioCleanse to bring it all out. But now that it's all out, you still have a damaged gut. So how I talk to every single customer ambassador is, you want to heal it as quick as possible. We know that aloe on our skin works so wonderfui with burns or cuts. Imagine what it does to your insides and what it could do for all those little tiny holes in your intestines. So I'm going to switch really quickly to tell you a little story about one of our ambassadors. She couldn't be on tonight, but one of my dear friend Brenda, who has been with us for a long time. And
who is this, Kathleen?
My friend Brenda.
Okay.
She's an ambassador, and she's been with us for a long time. When she started, she was very ill, really ill. She was always very pale. She had a lot of health issues, specifically kidney issues. And she messaged me, and I get goosebumps just thinking about it, the other day. And she said, I'm going to read it to you because it's just awesome. She had a lot of kidney issues, a great deal. And she said, I know I can make myself better. I can do this. And she said, I know these products will help me. Yes, she was on a bunch of stuff for her kidney issues, but I wanted to share with you, she says, my newest success with you. I started with my kidneys filtering at 15% with possible dialysis coming up soon. She started with the triplex and XFactor. On September 20th of this year, I found out that they are filtering at 30%. The good news is that I can't be on that transplant list anymore. And I feel that the good Lord and the XFactor's aloe is healing my organs, and that is the reason for my success. I'm not saying that these products healed her at all, and it's amazing. It's totally amazing. I'm just overwhelmed with it. But it went from 15% to 30%. Think of she got all of that junk out. She's healing her body and let her body filter all of the toxins out so that the good stuff can actually work. And she's only getting better. Her color is better. She's doing so well with it. So I always recommend the XFactor vitamin because we all should be on it. No matter if people say, I eat healthy, I'm fine, all the vitamins. So another story, I'm signing up a new person yesterday, and he said, all right, I'm going to do the triplex, which I know that's the best thing for me. And I am adamant about the XFactor. He said, I kind of want to save a buck. This is for you guys, because he says, I kind of want to save a buck. Can I just do the triplex stuff and then just get a vitamin? What's another one you would recommend? No, flat out, absolutely not. This is where your confidence, your boldness, and your knowledge needs to come in and say, heck no, you're not going to try anything else, because that's garbage. And you know that these are the products that you need to be on for all of those reasons that Christine said before, especially that methylated issue, because there are so many people that go undiagnosed with this issue. Why bother taking any kind of vitamin if you don't know if you can properly have all of the vitamins absorbed correctly into your body? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So my children take the kids' vitamin, and they actually love them. I know that I'm jumping over to a different one, but they did not.
Starting them early.
I know most of my kids really weren't very keen on the old one, the grape flavored one. They took it because mom says, but this one, they're like, oh mom, I like this. I love it a lot. So they're on it, and they're doing really, really well with it. My husband takes it. My daughter takes my husband takes the adult version, obviously. My 11-year-old. So for the people that think, okay, my kid's about 11, my 11-year-old is doing that one instead. She's doing the old XFactor rather than the new one. But let's look back at how to talk about the business form of it. If you aren't on the XFactor vitamin, please get it yourself, because A, you need to be on it, and B, you need to be a product of the product. If you don't know, if you're not taking it and someone says, well, which vitamin do you take? And you say, yeah, I don't take that one. Why should they? Why would they take it if you're not taking it, right? So in my hair, it is fabulous. My hair is wicked long. And we were just talking, my hair's so long. My nails are and I always say that they're screwdrivers. My nails are screwdrivers because I'm always fixing something. And so I use my nails. And I never get them done because they grow so dang fast. So I never go get them done. Why bother? All right, back to it. So you should be a product of the product, because you can talk about it and show them how great your hair and nails look, how great your skin looks, those kinds of things. It shows. It definitely shows. Secondly, you want to get your customers on them. There's so many people, if they say, oh, I can't afford all of it, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I get it. That's totally understandable. So, but what you need to do is get them on so they can share with other people, but say, try it for 2 months. Just give it a try and see what it's like, because you have that 60-day money back guarantee. I promise you'll feel great. But here's one thing that I did last year, and I really, really liked it. Right before the holidays, for all of my kids, my 4 kids and their teachers, I bought a bottle of multivitamin for each of the teachers. And I did that, because, and I put some candies in this little basket, and I wrote a little note to them and said, here's a little sweet and something to make you feel better after the holidays are over. Because we know that XFactor is a great standalone product, meaning you don't need to have something else with it for it to work so well. You can have customers that, oh, Alan, you're sharing your screen. And I can't fix it. Alan, can you unshare your screen? Nope, not over there, right in the middle. And it says stop share, it's red. Not that one, right in the middle. View, it says view options.
It should be up at the top. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, Alan. All right. So where were we? I was talking about as teacher gifts, as a standalone product. You can have customers that just order that and nothing else. We know that these products work so much better than any other multivitamin on the market. Why would you take anything else? So give that a shot. It's a great way to introduce the products to teachers, gymnastics, coaches, or something like that. All of your coaches, bus drivers, anybody. And as an ambassador, it's $30 for an ambassador purchase, but you get paid on that purchase as well. And it's a solid gift. And you put your business card in there, put a little pamphlet from the shareables in the back office. And there's your gift. So you're getting paid back on it anyway, and you're building your business and getting the word out anyway. And it's a write-off because you're giving product, so think of it not just, oh my gosh, that's kind of expensive gift. Not at all, because you're building your business. And all of your family members, absolutely your family members. It's a great way to introduce your business and these products, and every single time I print out anything from the shareables, you could take those little teeny tiny Post-it notes, put little arrows. I really want you to see this, something along those lines. If you guys have any vendor events lately, or the basket raffles, so many people hit people up for basket raffles. I always do the XFactor vitamin, always, because people may balk at trying the slim. They may balk at trying something else, but because it's new and it's different. So people are always scared of things they don't know. But if they pick up a bottle and say, oh, it's a multivitamin, all right, whatever, I'll try it, because they know that it's familiar to them. But when you put the sheet with it and show them how it's different than the norm, that's when it will grab them. So on top of all of that, what I really want to talk about is and if you have any questions about anything with the XFactor, we're going to move on in a little bit from that. But we really want to talk about building yourself, building your business, and building your team. Information that we give you on any of these products, I would love for you to do a little post on your personal wall and say, you know what? I learned so much about our multivitamin today. Does anybody else not take a multivitamin? Or who does take a multivitamin on a regular basis? I would love to know.
And I would, we're getting a little bit off topic with just tips on posting. Like right now, this is the time to be definitely promoting XFactor, just with the time of year. But I'm just sitting here thinking about posts that I'm going to make, and I'm going to challenge, ask people who's taking a multivitamin. Number one, who's taking a multivitamin? Number two, do you get a 60-day money back guarantee on your multivitamin? And I want to pay attention to who is commenting on there. You better believe I'm going to become paying attention, writing it down, messaging them, though, especially those who say that they are taking one, and encourage them, maybe even offer them a little incentive for when they finish theirs to give ours a try. Because if they don't see any difference, now that they're already taking one, they already have something to compare it to. So if they don't see any difference, which I find that highly, doubtful, then they can get their money back. So they really have nothing to lose. But
right, because if you get a multivitamin off the shelf, as soon as you open that bottle, you can't return it. You can't return that stuff. And on top of that, so this is what you do. If they do have a multivitamin, you challenge them or give them a little incentive or kickback or something for them to try yours. Say, here's what I want you to look for over the next 30 to 60 days when you try it. Take a picture of your nails now before you even begin. This is for women if they're doing it. Take a picture of your hair or your nails and get a good picture of a good hair day, something along those lines, because those are things they could see. And then you're going to notate on your little chart of when you talk to this person of, all right, on X date, I'm going to ask them to take another picture of their nails and see what it looks like, see the difference, have them notice the strength. That's the first thing that they would notice. They also might notice their energy level changing just from taking the vitamin. So that's just a little aside, something that you could do to spin off from just one simple post about who takes a multivitamin and what is it, that kind of thing. And for people that, if they do message and say, yes, I'm on one and I love it and it's wonderful, say, and we never talk negatively about anything, any other products ever. Say, I would love to could you take a picture of the label? I'm really curious because I just started getting into using mine and I'm really loving it, but I want to see, I want to make sure that it really is what I think it is. So could you compare an awesome one, get a label so I can compare your awesome one with mine? I just want to get an idea. So you're not challenging them, but you're getting, you're starting up a conversation. That's exactly what you want to do. So anyway, we're going back to, we're going to veer. Do you want to talk about XFactor anymore? Or can we move on?
We can move on. One thing I do want to say though, when you're talking about comparing it to other vitamins, is that, one thing that you do need to remember is if anyone is going to compare the labels, number one, you're going to see a ton more in XFactor Plus, but you will even see in regular XFactor compared to something over the counter that the percentage may be, or not the percentage, like the IUs may be, or the milligrams, whatever it's, it is, may be lower. But you have to remember that number one, especially XFactor Plus, ours are the active forms. Okay. So you don't need as much because your body is already getting the active form. Number two, we have aloe in ours. So it helps with absorption. So you don't need as much because what you're taking, the aloe is helping you to absorb. So you don't need to bombard your body with more.
Absolutely. And the last part, I know that we always get this question all the time about iron, and there's no iron in there. That's the New Zealand blackcurrant. So
yeah. Also, the New Zealand blackcurrant provides some iron and antioxidants, but there's not additional iron in there because most people over the age of 40 don't need extra iron, and extra iron is not good for you. That is something else that you can go ahead and do some research on your own on. But it's not a bad thing that it's not in there, that you don't see it on the label.
Right. Okay. So knowing that, I think we beat that horse. Do you think we love it? Do you think so?
I know, but we're passionate about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you, as you were talking, I was sitting here kind of feeling, I know to a lot of you, this is going to sound crazy. I feel so strongly about XFactor Plus and ProBio 5 that I really someday, like, I felt like I was getting like emotional because it has been seriously life-changing. Like, anybody who wants to know more story, I'm happy to tell you separately, but life-changing, guys. And this is, again, about preventing. Like, don't we all want to just prevent illness in our life?
And it was life-changing for Brenda, and it made me emotional. Goodness gracious. But so let's talk more about how to build yourself, build your business, and build your team. We were on the call just a few minutes ago with a different group. We were talking about building yourself. What does that mean? It means to build your self-confidence, build your confidence with everything in life, not just your Plexus business, and build your mindset in order to grow more positively. So I'm going to post in the Gold Diggers right after this call to see what kind of books you guys read, what kind of videos do you watch, who do you follow that provides you with that business building knowledge, your professional, your personal life, what fills your cup, because that will build you more than anything. So I'm going to post that so everybody can get different ideas in the Gold Diggers group. But above all, if you're not reading or listening or videos, something to not Plexus related necessarily, but to build you, that could be what you are missing. That was what I was missing. I was kind of lost for a while, and I couldn't figure out, all right, what do I do next? I don't know. So I was kind of faltering around until I sat down, cracked a book, and I loved reading books and watching videos. So that is a definite key. But building your business, guys, I am telling you, if you do not get in these 7-day challenges, I am going to come through that screen. I'm not kidding. Because it was amazing. It's almost over. It's amazing. It is over, because in that week time, over 36 ambassadors joined our team because of that challenge. 36 people from that group joined our team. Unheard of, right? So, and that's not even counting any of the customers that went from a 7-day, I'll dip my toe in, to, okay, I'll try it as a customer. It was amazing. So if you said, man, I missed that boat, that's a pretty good percentage. Yeah, it is. So your job between now and the next one starts December 4th. Write that down. December 4th. It starts. So when do you have to get your new people dipping their toe into buying that 7-day challenge? Is before December 4th. They need to get it by then. So have them order it by the end of this month. So if you think, I missed that boat, probably should wait. No way. You need to get on the train now. You have now until the end of this month. Talk to anybody you can about trying it, just that $25 7-day challenge, to buy it now. And if you say, you know what, I have someone that might want to start as an ambassador now, should I wait? No, sign them up and tell them to get their friends on the 7-day, right? Do not wait. Because guys, I was floored. I had no idea what it was going to be like, but once they started putting out posts and incentives, and I'm telling you, people started sharing more than our current wholesale ambassadors share. They weren't getting paid for any of it. They're out there putting their face and their name and excited, more so than some of our current ambassadors that are business builders. So I challenge you to go in there and just do what they say with our weekly challenge, with our daily challenges, posting pictures of yourself with the products and all that. Do it yourself. You never know what's going to happen. So, all right. So you know what, Kath? I do have people that really don't know and they're not sure about even doing that. We have, and I just posted just the link. I didn't do it in that group yet. Our online event that will be this coming Sunday. So as you're sitting around the table, pounding down those mashed potatoes and gravy, you could say, you know what, guys, I'm super excited because I'm not going to gain weight between now and Christmas, and I'm going to feel fantastic because I'm going to have money in my pocket because I'm doing this business. I can, you know all those things to say, but and if they say, what is Plexus anyway? Finally tell me what you're doing. I see all your crazy posts. So you say, come on Sunday. It's 8:30 at night. All you got to do is sit there, watch it, and watch the information scroll through. You know everybody is spent from that whole weekend, so they're going to be home at night on a Sunday. That's all they have to do. And once they do that, we are going to put information about the link for, not the link, but the challenge for the 7-day as well. So they can join there as well. But that is the biggest part of building your business. This is super simple duplication. Once those customers and ambassadors come in, go to the file section and get all of those things we printed out for you already that give you step-by-step instructions on what to do with new customers and ambassadors. And to build your team, that's the third one. Build yourself, build your business, build your team. Holy cow, please, for the love, share. Tell your team. Challenge your team. Challenge them. Everyone loves a challenge. Say, I'm going to put in 10 people in the 7-day challenge. How many are you going to put in? Everyone loves a little friendly competition. It's wonderful. So get on that. Give them information. If they don't go into the Gold Diggers group very often, then start a chat going. Or call them up or get that sheet and say, this is a really good document. I really want you to take this and go with it and run with it. Or here is a video on what to do when you start the triplex. Share this with each and every new customer. Super simple. So hopefully our new system of duplication will help you grow, because it certainly is. I'm seeing definite signs of it growing fast. That's what we like, right? Fast. So if you're like, oh, I'm not growing that fast, Kat says fast, I'm not growing. Well, get on the train. Let's move, people, because there's so many people that don't feel good, especially now in the Northeast. The weather is crappy. No one wants to leave. They sit on the couch. Oh, no, we got too much energy. We got too many things to do. So that's when you shine with some of your posts. Show them how excited and happy and healthy and how much energy you have. And don't you wish that everyone had that? Those are the kinds of things that will reach people. Be personable. Do not, please, for the love, I think I said for the love a couple times, do not put out there commercially stuff no one wants to be sold to. I don't. And every time I see them of different companies, businesses, or whatever, I shut that down right quick. But if somebody messages me a cold call, I get those all the time, cold messages from people I have no idea who they are, and they're selling this, that, or the other. I reach out to them and say, you know what? You did a great job of reaching out. And I know that was pretty scary. You did a great job. I appreciate that. And I will much more likely try something from other people if they put forth heartfelt effort. I really will. But if someone says, hey, I want to show you this link, it's for Plexus. Come on. That's not doing anything. If you say, reach out to someone and say, you know, I wanted, for whatever reason, however you got their name, number, or whatever, and reach out to them. I really just would love for some people to feel as good as I do. And if you want to hear more about my story, I'd love to tell you. Or would you like to hear more about how you can feel great? Super simple, something like that. Bonnie says that she just posted who takes a multivitamin and already got people's commenting. Bonnie, you're supposed to be listening to me right now, Bonnie. I'm just kidding. No, see, that's great. It's good. You post away. And when you guys get off the call, go to Bonnie McNally. Support her little post. Mm-hmm. Support those, because not to go off on a tangent, but you guys need to support each other's posts. If you see a Plexus post, comment on it. Everyone, comment on them, because it boosts up in other people's newsfeed. If you're doing a Plexus post, make it public, please, so that people that don't normally see your post, if there's a lot of commenting, they'll see it more often. So I'm sorry, Chris, I went on a tangent with that one, but I do. So the business part, I'm telling you, the last part, when you sign people, another reason why, I even wrote this down, I almost forgot. When I sign people on with Triplex and I bring in the XFactor vitamin, very often when people start taking the some of the products, they don't take them, say the BioCleanse, they may not take for all the ones that come in that package. So they may have extra BioCleanse left over that month. Then the next month they say, oh, all I need are Slim and ProBio this month. Guess what? They have a big fat zero for your points. So, but if you tie in the XFactor, Then the next month they're on Slim, ProBio, and XFactor. Yes, they're over that 100 PV. And it's wonderful for them because they still feel great, and it gets them on a regular routine. So that's great for them, that they're with their healthy routine and staying on the products. Also, it helps you with points and PV as well. It's a win-win for everybody. So, and some people say, well, I don't know if I should start 4 things. Somebody with 4 things in the very beginning. Yes, you do. You know how bad they feel. Why would you want them to wait any longer for them to feel better?
And a multivitamin is not, it's not like the probiotic, or it's not even like Black or Accelerator. Like a multivitamin is something these people need. And something that hopefully they are already taking. So they're just replacing, their own, with their current one. But you can absolutely start someone on XFactor. If I start someone, I do the same exact thing Kathleen does. When, if I can get someone to purchase Triplex and XFactor, I do it. And I start my Triplex. I have the schedule for Triplex, and I only start on Slim for the first few days, but XFactor as well. Like XFactor, go for it. Day one.
Absolutely. Oops. Absolutely. So I would love to open the rest up for questions. If you guys have any questions about difficulties or issues that you're having, or ideas or questions of what to do with certain ambassadors, or that kind of thing, we would love to chat with you about that. 90% of the time people like to do that when we don't have a recording, whatever reason that is. So I'm going to cut this off for tonight. Thank you guys for coming.